welcome to day 2 of my 12-day trek through our collection of A Christmas Carol adaptations. The one that I'm talking about today is, well, I don't know what year it is, and I don't know who made it. It could be 1987, it could be the Hollywood Video Library, or Christmas Classics, or something. It's this one. And just look at this cover. Look at that Jacob Marley ghost. Isn't he awesome? I used to see this tape in our video cabinet, and I was afraid to watch it because of the picture on the front. I was like, I'm not going to watch anything that has a guy like that in it. And, well, that was a little bit silly, but that was just me all over. But when you first start playing the tape, it starts with Marley's ghost coming in and scaring Scrooge, and then it goes back to the beginning, and you're just like, oh, whoa, we're starting right in the middle. Oh, wait, no, we're not. It's a very effective teaser, though, because the first thing you see is this guy, and you're like, oh, well, I don't know what that is, but I want to see more because I'm scared now. So that was weird, but then it gets weirder, don't worry. There were a lot of odd things about this version. It's only 46 minutes long, but they managed to cram in a lot of odd stuff. It tricks you at one point into thinking it's a musical, because Fred is in there talking to Scrooge at the beginning, and he suddenly starts singing. And I was like, oh, another musical cartoon. Well, that's fine. And then there was no more singing in the rest of the movie. And I was like, well, what was the point of that? And then there was this other thing about snuff. Scrooge kept snorting snuff through the entire thing. And he would take a little pinch and then make like he was gonna sneeze, but not actually sneeze. Like he couldn't get the sneeze out. And I wasn't sure if it was like a comic relief thing or what. And it was just weird because it changed his whole countenance when he would start to sneeze and made him look more vulnerable, and I don't think that's what you want your Scrooge to look like, at least in the first half of the story. And then I realized that it was actually, like, part of the plot, because Snuff questions the Ghost of Christmas Present about why he can't sneeze, and Present says it's because he's too mean to give away a sneeze. And I'm like, is this canon? Was this in the actual story? Because they're making a really big deal about this. I don't remember that, but I only read the book once, and it was a long time ago. And then at the end, when he's at the crash, he finally sneezes, and that's the end, and you're supposed to be like, oh, yay, he was able to sneeze after his snuff. That's great. So those are the really weird things. As for the rest of it, it was okay. They had some fun with the animation. They gave Scrooge this huge nose. They made the Ghost of Christmas Past look like Moses. Like I said, Marley is great. He's got like this crazy white hair that's like on fire looking, and he looks like he has been dead for 7 years. Compared to Marley, the Ghost of Christmas Yet to Come is no big deal at all. And Marley's ghost voice is great too. It's really deep, and he keeps on flickering in and out. That's the thing that they have these ghosts do, is appear and then disappear and then come back. The rest of the animation, though, was kind of, the painted scenery in the background was really nice. It had a lot of blues and purples and whites and grays, and I liked that. But the actual characters, and the storytelling was also kind of meh, too. It leaves out Scrooge's boyhood. The whole romance with Belle is pretty short, and it has a pretty abrupt ending. I can see why this version is relatively unknown, and I'd say it gets lost in the shuffle. There are obviously far superior versions of A Christmas Carol out there, and I'd say if you're going to watch one, don't waste your time on one that's not good. But the things that I did like about this, I did really, really like. I guess it's really all about Marley and its creepiness. It was really fun for that. The rest, I don't know, you can take it or leave it. But those are my thoughts on this kind of mysterious, unknown wild card of A Christmas Carol. See you on day 3.